Hello and welcome. My name's Stephen Dickens and you're joining us here for Futurum live from the show floor. I'm joined by Iconium Software, Rick Jones and Mike Zinda. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Stephen.
Thanks, Stephen.
It's great to be back at in-person events.
Absolutely.
The buzz on the floor down there, it's great to be back. We've had a 2.5 year hiatus with not being able to come.
Right.
It's great to see you guys in person.
Thank you very much, Stephen.
Thanks.
So tell the listeners a little bit about Iconium Software. You know you guys are still relatively new to the industry. Tell us a little bit around Iconium Software and get us orientated.
Okay. I started the company in 2017. We basically started out just developing product in the security market, and we saw a need, and we've just recently come out and announced the product and engaging with customers. So it's been an exciting ride.
Yeah, and we've got exposed to you guys and started working together. Tell us a bit
Absolutely.
more, Mike.
Absolutely. I mean, this is a very unique patent pending technology that helps us provide geolocation of where people are accessing your mainframe data from. And that's the crown jewels of every business, is that mainframe data. So who's accessing it? When are they accessing it? From what location? Did they spoof your VPN? That's what this technology does.
And as we've looked at it at Futurum Research, couldn't be a better time to be bringing that type of functionality to the market with everything that's going on in the geopolitical landscape, hacking going on,
Absolutely.
front page news.
Right.
Was that Rick, as you brought the company to the market, was that kind of in your thinking?
Yes, it was. I mean, we saw the opportunity based on customer demand, and it made sense to do it. The window of opportunity is here. We had the technology and the people, and so we went ahead and invested the money and just went right at it.
And what's been that reaction? What's been the customer reaction? You've come out of stealth mode, the product's now in the market. What's been the reaction? Maybe Mike, give us a flavor.
Yeah, the customers are very, very impressed because when we speak to the customers, they say, hey, I don't know what my privileged users are accessing. So that systems programmer or somebody that's been there for 30 years, they may be accessing that data at odd hours. They also may be accessing it from the local Starbucks, and they want to know when they're not working from home. I mean, we're in that work-home mode still, right? Not a lot of companies back in the corporate office yet.
And I think we're right at the point where we've gone remote. Right. We're now going back into the office, a lot of teams. That hybrid work is coming to the fore. Yeah. I mean, are you seeing that in your reactions that you're getting from customers?
Absolutely. The customers are saying, I can now bring my distributed models and my mainframe all to one in their SOCs, for example, right? They also have new compliances that are coming out, and the customers are saying, listen, we had GDP, we had all these things that we had to do, and now we're seeing more restrictions coming out with some of the geopolitical threats.
So we're at Share, great to get everybody back in person. What are you guys bringing to Share? Is there any product announcements? What's the big themes for Iconium at the show?
Well, we submitted a paper on security, and Share was kind enough to invite us down, and we'll make a presentation tomorrow. And we brought in an expert in security that works for us now, and we'll give the speech.
So is that really your coming out party to this?
Yeah, it's kind of the coming out party. We're going to prom.
Yeah,
right.
Basically get the message out. Yeah. We had the pleasure of working together on a research report that I think we published this last Friday.
Absolutely.
So I think we'll put that in the show notes and the audience can get access to that. What would be, as we start to wrap up here, what would you want to leave this mainframe community with as a sort of core thought, core message for Iconium as you look to sort of come to market?
Send us money.
Fantastic. That's fantastic, Rick. We've got to leave that in the edit, people. Don't go taking that out, Dana. But no, seriously, what's that sort of view of what, if you can leave an impression around Iconium, what would it be?
I think that you need companies that are still innovating on the platform, especially on the mainframe. And Iconium is investing heavily in continued innovation. Customers need to look at their mainframe security. They're privileged users. The CISO shouldn't sleep at night. The data protection officers need to be concerned who's accessing their data. It could be partners, right? It could be your outsourcer if you're outsourced. So we have to continue to drive innovation and help our customers protect their data.
I think that's the key takeaway here as we start to wrap up. It's that geospatial data and it's the time. that people are logging in. These are privileged users, so you know who they are. They've got the right RACF, top secret ACF2 credentials, but you need to overlay that with some crucial data.
Absolutely.
So thank you very much for joining us. You've been listening to Futurum from the show floor. We'll see you next time. Thank you very much.